This is Carbon. He's a 6-month-old puppy, and we're teaching Carbon that he can't run out the door. So if he gets ahead of me, I pull him back to the last position that he was, and we do it over again. And this, full disclosure, we've worked on this for a couple sessions. So he was running out the door, and if your dog's running out the door, you're setting the stage for how everything's going to be on the street. And this dog it was not good on the street, but the dog is doing much, much better. So we put the dog at whoa, and whoa is a standing position. It's a draft command. It means stand and don't move. So we use this as we're going out the steps. Now we're gonna train the dog as we're going outside. We're gonna do 3 minutes of training here. Look at what I'm doing here. I'm using the camera to keep an eye on the dog so that the dog understands I have eyes in the back of my head. I can keep an eye on you, dog. You want to set that message to the dog. You know, we're superior. The dog's living in a human world. If you don't teach the dog to be compliant, this 6-month-old dog, by the time that it's a year old, you're going to have major problems with it. It's going to be lunging at people and other dogs on the street. And these dogs that are real playful, those are the dogs that turn into the problem dogs. This dog could very easily turn into a dog that fights with other dogs because it's jumping on other dogs. That's not good. That's not good. So we're teaching the dog to be calm, and the best thing that you can do is teach a dog to be calm as you're going out the door. Remember, all doors are positive reinforcement to the dog. So whatever mind state your dog is in, that's what you're going to be conditioning the dog to be like. So if the dog is running out excited as it goes through the door, you're going to condition your dog to be an excited dog. So slow the dog down as you're going through doors. Now watch this. I moved the camera. I put the dog at whoa. He did not move. He stayed where he's supposed to be. I'm moving around, yet he's staying where he's supposed to be. That's great. Now in a second, the dog's going to move. See, he moved? Now I'm going to put him right back to where he was. I'm going to pick him up and put him on the proper step. That's very important. Put the dog back at the point where the dog made a mistake. So, Carbon's doing great here, and this is exactly how we want the dog to function. He's looking for direction. He's looking for direction, and he's staying in the commands until I'm giving him further direction. That's key. Remember, all your commands sit at the door. All your commands, it's implied that the dog stays until you made a mistake, so I give him a correction, right? You can't move until I tell you to, dog. Sit is not just sit your ass down on the ground. It means sit and don't move. So we pull the dog up to the door here. We open the door and there's some crazy people on the street. It doesn't mean it causes the dog to get excited, so we're giving him some corrections and we're giving some checks too. A difference between a check and a correction is that we attach no with a correction. So there's all kinds of people on the street. Just because we're there, it doesn't mean that you're going to lunge or do anything. You need to be compliant, dog.